as well. We have exchange students here from China, as well as we've had students in Ghana at 2 universities in Ghana for the spring semester. We will have students from 2 or 3 universities in Brazil will be with us next semester. We have faculty that are parts of exchange programs that are here, that have been here from Cameroon and from Asian countries, etc. So our students are involved in numerous outreach programs that are global. Recently, we had 10 students were awarded the Gilman International Scholarship, and that was one of the largest numbers of students from any of the institutions here in the state of Georgia. And it will cover 100% of the cost for these students to study abroad in places like Costa Rica, China, India, Trinidad, and Tobago this summer.
Okay.
Our Gilman Awards exceed those in this state and exceeds University of Georgia, Georgia Tech, as well as Ohio State, the number of students whose materials were reviewed and were accepted. We were one of 7 HBCUs selected by the American Council of Education to participate in a project designed to create global citizens at HBCUs, and we have had a wonderful opportunity being a part of that program, and we have hosted the Southeast Model African Union with the Ambassador of South Africa to the United States as our keynote speaker last fall, and others each year, and our students have competed nationally with the students from across the country. So internationalization and globalization is part of the vision that I have for this institution, and that we would participate. We are in a city that is global, and as we increase the use of the ports here in Savannah, I want our graduates to be ready to work in those jobs and be ready to move to any place that their employer wants to send them around the world. So we will increase the languages that we teach here. We will increase our partnerships with universities around the world, so our students will be better prepared.
And to the alumni of Savannah State, what would be your message to them?
Well, I challenge our alums that I need them to recognize it's important that we follow the motto that I charged us with at the First Fall Institute, One SSU, Service, Strength, and Unity. We can only do this working together. We have a legacy, that 123-year-old historical campus, one that was the first institution of higher ed in the city of Savannah and the first public HBCU in the state of Georgia. Rich, rich, rich history, culture, and alums that go back. We celebrated the class of 1948 at this most recent commitment. Alums are committed to the institution. They are dedicated, and I ask them for their 3 T's as well. I want their treasures, I want their time, and I want their talent. I want them to help to find internships for our students. I want them those who are working in corporate, to find those matching resources that can come. I want them to endow scholarships to help our students to be able to continue their education. And I want them to be able to give back in numerous ways that will have a major impact on the survival of our institution. I value the work that our alumni, our National Alumni Association is involved in. I have supported them, and I visit our alumni every place I travel. Every city that I go to, I have meetings with alums. They are all over the country and all over the world, and we are so proud of our alums. We have one of the oldest NROTC programs, Navy ROTC programs, over 40 years old here. I think it's 42 years old probably this year, and those alums are all over the world. And from that, you may know that we have 2 or 3 rear admirals, as well as a 4-star general, Lieutenant General Gaskin. So our alums are represented in many capacities, and they are truly committed to giving back and supporting our institution.
Okay. And with the alums and the globalization and the TRIO programs, what else is unique to Savannah State?
Savannah State has some new programs and have some programs that are, we're the only or the first in our state, for example, Homeland Security and Emergency Management. Truly a new opportunity for our students to study in as well as to receive jobs immediately in their profession. So we're the first in the state of Georgia to have a Homeland Security and Emergency Management degree. We are the first to start our forensic science degree. Our first class of graduates will be next year, I think the class of 2014 or 15. I think we're in the third year of our forensic science program. Our marine science program sits on a saltwater marsh. We sit here on the estuary, and it is the largest producer of African Americans with undergraduate degrees in marine science who also go on to achieve their graduate degrees. So we are well known with over 30 years. Our academic programs have professional accreditation or certificates in mass communications, and journalism. There's only 2 accredited journalism schools in the state of Georgia, Savannah State and the University of Georgia. And our mass communication and journalism program, I will match up against anyone. Just recently, in the last month, received our reaccreditation in that program. Our College of Business, our school, our Department of Social Work, our Engineering and Technology, Chemistry, and Public Administration are all nationally accredited. I think it's also to look at the school of our size. We have extramural funding. In 2002, there was $13.2 million in new and continuing funds. That is mostly with our faculty that are doing research, and with a large percentage of that money coming back to have an impact on our students. So we are still that university by the sea that offers small classes, a nurturing environment, diverse faculty. Our faculty probably are among the most diverse of any faculty in this state, with offering our students a large perspective of what it's like to work in the real world. Being here, as I said, in the city of Savannah, the hostess city of the South, a port city, and we will definitely be embarking on some new programs. The newest will be our new major in global logistics and international business, and that will be one of those programs that we will be able to reach students who will be taking classes both online as well as in the classroom.
Well, Dr. Joyner, we thank you for your time and giving us insight into the hostess city of the South. And we look forward to celebrating you during the month of August 2013 as a Tom Joyner Foundation School of the Month.
Thank you, and we are so excited and so proud to be a part of the Tom Joyner Foundation and to be the School of the Month in August 2013. Thank you for all you do for our students and for helping us to increase the scholarship dollars for our students.